Nice and slow.
Hear ye! Andreas Blumel, bailiff of Kuttenberg, and the council as a whole are looking for volunteers.
And I want you to take good care of him.
Just point him out and I'll treat him like a king.
I knew I could rely on you. Just hang in there, and you'll be in clover.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that clever, hard-working girls
I'm all
like
done
you
in.
are wasted among those other ninnies. Instead of warming beds and scrubbing blokes' arses, you could work directly for me.
What would that mean for me?
Less worries for me, more money for you. But now, back to work. We can talk about that after you've taken care of my special guest.
Stay.
What'll it be?
What do you have for...
Maybe next time. What would you like?
My body is...
Aye.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I'm in need of your services, Master Barber.
Happy to be of service. Come back anytime you'd like.
The people have enough work of their own. So he isn't going to force. Anyone.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Fresh plaster, cross on the wall. That'll be it.
What the hell is this Brandy doing here?
Oh, damn. The seal isn't here. Somebody got here before me. I'll have to go pay a visit to the local gravedigger.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa! Ka! Go! Ka! Whoa! Whoa!
One more time, then. Let's try this again.
I'm interested in that recent funeral of the rich mine owner, Hanneman Ross.
Yeah. And what's it got to do with me? He's dead. His tomb's in the ossuary.
And you don't know anything about the looting of the tomb?
God, no, nothing. He's dead, buried, and the work is paid for. I don't know anything else.
Fine. We'll let it be, Gravedigger. I want to ask you about that tomb.
God, again?
Fine.
Farewell. Come on now. What? You silly doggy.
Damn. Charms from the dead. What is that gravedigger up to? But there's no seal here.
Just came barging in here.
Ka! Ja! Quick! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Go! Ja! God! Quick!
Whoa!
Nice and slow.
Whoa!
Every day, from dawn to dusk. Like what I shag.
Apparently, the city council is organising another election for repairs to the fort.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
Is it normal for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Of course. When he orders a beer, he gets a rag to go with it. It's a long story. You better ask the innkeeper.
I found the seal of the dead mine owner, Rot. Here it is.
Very good, brother. Very good. Did you have any trouble?
Just a minor inconvenience. The grave had already been looted when I got there, so I had no choice but to find and rob the thief. But I'll keep his name to myself. At any rate, the gravedigger now has a good reason to brick up the tomb again.
See how my charm protected you. Things could have also taken a nasty turn.
What will you do with the seal now?
I'll put it to good use, of course. But that's my concern. The guild thanks you. Now that cunt Sigismund and his councillors won't get a single groschen from Rot's will.
I'm glad to hear that.
If you're interested in some more work, or would like to learn something, you know where to find me.
Praise the Lord.
Good day to you.
Tell me, how did you end up here? And what do you do here?
Chenyek pulled me out of the ditch and offered me a new life. Literally. I've been helping him with his the thing he's doing.
You say that like it doesn't matter to you one bit.
Chenyek matters to me. He's a great friend, and I owe him a lot. I believe what he's doing is right.
So you just do what he tells you?
Pretty much. And since I've been doing it, my life has been so much better.
Don't you have some plans and aims of your own?
When Chenyek gets what he wants, I'll open my own tavern. Until then, I'll be at his beck and call.
You don't seem to have many opinions of your own, do you?
What good would they do me? Everything Chenyek says makes sense to me. At least the parts I understand. So why come up with something of my own?
Tell me more about the guild.
Look, I'm not much of a talker. You should ask Chenyek. All I can tell you is that we're a good bunch of nice people. Poor, but kind.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
What do you need, sir?
Where did the skeleton come from?
Ah, another newcomer who hasn't heard of Hugo. I'm happy to tell you because it's a hilarious tale. Have you got the time?
I sure do. Tell me.
Well, then listen carefully. 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners used to gather here and play dice for money. Miners are not very rich and they often lost what little they had to live on. But their wives were understandably pissed off, so they came up with a plan. They clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from God. But when the drunken men opened the cupboard and saw the skeleton, they were amused. They sat it down next to them, gave her a drink, and even threw the dice when it was the skeleton's turn.
The wives' plan didn't work out so well.
The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. I'm telling you, he'll be still sitting here long after our bones are in the ground. Good story, right?
Great. I'd have a drink with Hugo in a heartbeat. Do you have any more work on the side for me?
Good thing you asked, brother. I've got a hot tip that could be worth your while. But you know how it goes. No job can be taken for certain.
By all means, continue. I'll do it.
There's a German innkeeper by the name of Bakervetz. That cunt backs Sigismund and is thick as thieves with his councillors.
I don't know him or the tavern.
Word has it, he didn't come by that tavern in the most honourable of ways. They say he got the coin for it by stealing with a pack of bandits. And not just that, they say the rest of his stolen treasure is hidden in the cellar under the tavern.
Interesting. But a little sketchy.
Sketchy or not, makes no difference. We can't risk Bakervetz cutting a cut of our pie. Get into the cellar and steal everything you can get your hands on. Just to let the innkeeper know, the guild has its fingers everywhere. Go ahead and sell the items, so you get something out of it. This time we don't care about them.
Very well. I'll pay a little visit to Bakervetz.
If you don't know where to dump the stuff, I know a place. Innkeeper Helga in Zurich knows a trafficker. Go and talk to her to make arrangements. The password is Big-Eyed Monkey.
What exactly should I search for in that cellar?
I don't know. A hiding place or locked chests? Anything interesting.
Where should I ask about the trafficker?
At my friend Helga's. She runs Zur Eiche Tavern in Old Kutna.
Where is that tavern?
Not the tavern, the cellar beneath it. It's in the Italian quarter by the big church.
Fine. I'm off.
I'm sorry.
Ow! Waterman! Don't ride among people if you don't know what you're doing!
Christ, wounds! What's up with that horse?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. Whoa! Whoa!
Did I imagine it?
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
What? What are you blabbering about?
Nothing to your liking, sir? I'll be right with you.
A large beer for me.
Excuse me?
My God.
Christ, what's the hold up?
If a guard sees you sneaking around without a torch,
And damn, maps of hiding places. Bakervet's really was involved in some shady business. Statuette of St. Mary Magdalene. Certainly stolen. The question is, why did Bakervet's keep it? God, a wedding dress. And with old dried bloodstains. Could it be some secret murder?
Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Quick!
What are you doing, prowling about here? You should come for a visit during the day. Decent men are already asleep at this hour. That is, unless you're a guard. Then you have to... Get out.
There's nothing here. You won't come here making trouble.
I admit I was not on my best behavior.
All right, no doubt. So run along, but Out! Let's go! Out! Let's go! Out! Let's go!
You see? Didn't even hurt.
Gott segne dich.
Grüß Gott. Grüß dich.
I have some hot goods for you.
Was?
Rat sent me to you.
I don't buy any rodents. Wouldn't you rather have something to drink?
I'll have a big-eyed monkey.
Verstehe. And who are you looking for, mein Freund?
I had a chance to get to know innkeeper Bakovets a little better. He had a few interesting items hidden in the cellar.
A few rags and a piece of rusty scrap metal. And Red told you I know where to sell this stuff.
She just told me the password. Nothing about the middleman.
Na prächtig. That is the agreement. But this junk is worthless.
Bakovets has influential friends among the Kuttenberg councillors. The guild will do well to have some dirt on him.
Gut, you have recht. But if I don't like it, we're done. Gut, abgemacht. Here's the money. Stop by once you have something better for sale, mein Freund.
Bis bald. You rude little beast.
Call that dog to heel.
Mutt!
Off you go.
Somebody ought to... Grab it by the scruff of the neck.
I'll be with you, neighbour.
Same to you.
You made it after all. And here I was thinking you'd never come.
How are you? I believe you're mistaken. I'm just passing by. Are you sure it's me you're waiting for?
You and no other.
Do we know each other? You don't look familiar.
No, we don't. But we were destined to meet.
What do you mean?
I dreamt about you on St. John's Eve, and then again a few more times.
Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh no, I had a dream about you, and you looked exactly like this. Those eyes, the hair, that nose, exactly as I remember it.
Well, all right. What is it you need?
What do you think? A groom?
A groom? It's a little hasty for my liking. I mean, I've never seen you before in my life.
That is of no matter. See, on St. John's Eve, all us village girls floated wreaths. Hannah's bobbed its way to the other bank. Eliza's fell to pieces, but mine floated the furthest of all. And then that night, I dreamt of you.
You say you dreamt about me?
And more than once at that. But the first time was on St. John's Eve, and that means something.
Does it now? And what?
That it will come true. I picked 9 flowers at night, put them under my pillow, and you know the rest.
What was that you said about wreaths?
You're not from around these parts, are you? Me and the girls release them on the water every St. John's Eve. If your wreath reaches the other side, it means you will soon be married. But if it sinks or breaks up, yours will be a miserable marriage. And mine got swept downstream to who knows where.
And that means...
When I wed, my husband will take me away from here.
Thanks for the explanation. I don't want to dampen your spirits, but you must be mistaken. I have no plans to marry just yet. And I can't, anyway.
But my dreams, the wreath of 9 herbs, I did everything they told me.
And if you are to marry away from here, it probably shouldn't be to someone like me.
I'm not saying he has to be from far away. Kutenberg would be enough for me.
I'm not a city lad. I'm from Skalitz.
Skalitz? You're a villager? Well, it certainly couldn't have been you I was dreaming of then. I bid you safe travels. My dream looked older. Not this well.
Halt! Don't move a muscle! I have to search you. Hey, you! You match the description of a woman we're supposed to detain.
Do I look like the kind of woman who'd cut her old man's prick off with a meat cleaver? Apparently my greatest sin is that I have such nice breasts, and my second greatest, that I don't want to show them to him.
Christ, what's the world coming to?
Herbal brew?
2 popes, heretics,
I didn't send you any herbal brew.
diabolical schemes.
And he tried to persuade me to give the church money for repainting.
And? Did you give him any?
What do you think? Do I look like a ninny?
Well, I think the church really does need repainting.
You didn't try drinking. Well, I'm not paying for it.
Look, the priest is the priest.
Oh, God, it's you.
We all
Back
go to
already?
church.
Let
Looks
the
like
bishop
it.
or someone take care of it. Sure does. I don't care. Go on, then.
I see what you mean.
How was it?
What can I say? There's one thing you can't deny.
What's that?
That you really are
Did you bring
pretty
anything
for
back
your
with
age.
you? You think so? You're just saying that.
No, I'm serious.
Big city.
Don't take
There's
this
no
the wrong
place
way.
like it.
But you really are.
Have a good day.
May God protect
I
you.
have to go.
Don't you see I'm walking here?
Easy, good horse. Oh.
Greetings to you too.
Be careful.
Keep close to the others.
That's just impossible.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good day to you.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
God bless. Now's not a good time. Let's get together this evening at the Black Horse.
Oh, you mutt.
Here you go. Take it.
What do you think you're
doggy,
doing?
eh?
Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
Easy. Good horse. Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. What about the council? Have they already voted on the municipal bathhouse?
Henry, we did it! I can hardly believe it, but they voted for me!
Really? They voted then?
Yes! We are the municipal bathhouse!
That's excellent!
I can hardly believe it! We won! And Adam's left scratching his head. I'm so happy. And it's thanks to you. I'm so grateful.
So it's all over. What now?
Now? Now I'll tell the girls to do whatever anyone asks for. Everyone will get what they want here. You won't find girls who are more eager to please. And who have the prettiest arses to slap. Now with the municipal bathhouse, I want this place to be special.
That sounds wonderful. Aren't you afraid Adam will find out what happened?
Let him find out. I've got the certificate, and nothing can change that. He's been bribing the council for years now. So why should it matter if I swing the balance in my favor for once? Balls to that.
Now that we've got the result, how about some kind of reward for me?
Of course. My door is always open for you. Come for a bath. Get your clothes washed. Have some fun. Everything's on the house. And if you want to learn something about herbs, go and see Zlota. She'll be glad to help.
Thanks very much. I'll take you up on that. I'll be on my way.
Thanks very much, Henry. That's twice you saved my business. Drop in when you're in this part of town. You'll always be welcome here.
Greetings, Betty.
And to you, Councillor Naz. What brings you here?
I was in the neighborhood, so it occurred to me to take a look at our new municipal bathhouse.
I see. Yes. Thank you very much for putting your trust in me.
You know, the vote could be considered a miracle. Nobody expected you to win, but you did. I hope you don't let us down, Betty. The privilege can always be revoked. Don't forget that.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied, Councillor Naz. You and the other councillors are always welcome here.
Yes, yes. We'll definitely see each other very soon. Till then, farewell.
Farewell.
What was that all about?
That was the councillor coming to ask for coin.
He wants a bribe.
Adam most likely paid him on top of all the other services. And I think he'll want the same here. Better to have something than nothing, though, eh? Thanks for your help, Henry.
I'm glad it worked out. Take care. Easy, good horse.
I've just got this nasty premonition.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Fuck this. One more word about my ma, and...
Your ma is so ugly, it would make a blind man weep.
Fucking hell.
So ugly, in fact, that at her christening, the priest mistook her for a toad.
Stop it, you fool. You're fucking for it.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Was that you?
Fuck!
What was that?
Now you're for
Come
it,
here.
you shit!
Why did you
Too
do that?
slow, wanker! Ha! Shame on you! I'll be done with you in a flash! Ha! Fuck you!
Heel.
You should have fucking stayed out of it!
To the stocks with him.
Slice him You up. Haven't a chance!
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. What the? There's someone lying here.
Wake up! Come on!
Welcome, sir. I'll be with you.
Good day to you.
You said you have some more work for me. What is it?
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kingdomcome with peculiar symbols on them.
Of course I have.
I figured someone like you would notice them right away. But I'm sure you don't know why they're there, eh?
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they used these symbols?
They thought them up.
And what were they for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the others.
Our idea. But what's it got to do with me?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun of everything. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him. But I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
Where can I find this Hinek Greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate. Farewell, good sir.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
Hey, Henry, come over here.
Tell me more about yourself.
What can I tell you? I was born on a dunghill and I'll die on a dunghill. With the guild, even the likes of me have a chance to sleep in a normal bed sometimes and have some decent food.
Don't you have any dreams or purpose?
Listen, pal, you can't eat dreams for breakfast. And my only purpose is to live to see another day. Believe me, I'll do anything for that.
What can you tell me about the guild?
I'm not going to lie to your face like the others. Let me spare you the bullshit. We're just a bunch of really desperate people who have no choice but to steal. We're scrambling as hard as we can. And all this talk about fighting Sigismund is just a fairy tale for the dim-witted.
So why does the guild really do what it does?
To survive! I bet. When Sigismund finally fucks off one beautiful day, the guild will keep on doing what we've always done. Only with a different enemy.
So you're not in it for the noble cause, I gather?
That's right. At least I'm willing to admit it. But the others seem to really believe the stories about society where all folk are equal.
Chenyek wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit. Let me guess. It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you going to help it?
What do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity for both of us.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols, tell me. And I mean only me. I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it. They ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't wear your brain out. There ain't nothing to think over. When you find out more about them symbols, you know where to find me. Farewell, sir.
Stop. What's that?
Hey, you!
Doggy.
Have you done something I should know
boy.
about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You better believe it.
So I don't drown in all this shit here. Last time it rained for a week straight, we were up to our knees in a river of shit.
really startled me.
God damn it, Hog! What have you done?
Gotta help
We won't
me.
get anything out of him now. What the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
A fall? He just fell over all on his own and ended up like this?
On his own, honest to God. Fell over and died right before my eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Tell me everything from the beginning.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols. Polite like. Only this bastard started fucking with me.
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap, and that was that. Take a look at it yourself. I reckon you got a better head on you. Quick, search him. I can't read. Take a look yourself. Well, can you read it? Well, can you read it? Well, can you read it? So, did you read it?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Della!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us, even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But, please, don't tell him nothing about me. Best get going, Henry. I'll take care of him.
This key's pretty rusty. Can't have been used for quite a while.
Go and see if you can find that house.
The tournament's supposed to be a celebration.
See you again sometime. Farewell.
The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud then.
Huh? No, just an ordinary white one. But it had everything. Your hair,
Peach charcoal. Nice big chunks. Peach charcoal.
Did you hear who died?
Hear tidings of what is happening in our
Fountain?
city. Just as
Where does the
two
water come
royal
from?
brothers are fighting
Here,
over
in the
this
middle of the
kingdom,
city.
so two other brothers are quarreling in Gutenberg. Brothers in Christ. Ever since the set. Its monastery was founded. The city has come under the knowledge.
God in heaven, you're seeing this.
Hence at times, but beneficial for all. Our
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Whoa!
Good day to you.
I talked to Knuckles about the symbols.
Let me guess. He wants to use them to get rich.
Well, yes, actually.
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand it's better to think of the bigger picture than just himself. Nevertheless, until you find something out about the symbols, come and see me directly.
I'll have a beer.
Hinek gave Hogg a peculiar riddle. We can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle mentions one inside of it. It must be something similar to a vineyard, and the part with the water might be a well, or maybe a fountain.
Well, thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Excuse me.
What are you doing, Whistler?
Easy, good horse. This horse. Whoa, whoa. Easy, good horse. Whoa. That's beautiful. Like the Garden of Eden.
What? You shouldn't be here. That's it. Go now.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Miss Ep... Good afternoon.
I'd like to go into the gardens. Why are you on guard here?
I'm afraid my sister is resting in the gardens and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
Do these gardens belong to you, so you can decide who goes in?
Like I said, my sister doesn't want to be disturbed, and my father, Master Mannlicher, doesn't want it either.
I'd like to talk to your sister.
I bet you do. If half the men in the city didn't want to talk to my sister, I wouldn't have to stand here. If you want my advice, you'll clear off before it's too late.
I better leave then.
Bah. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Go away, lad. You've no business being here.
May God give you health, sir.
Do you find whistling like that fun?
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
God bless, sir. God bless.
You're... Willkommen! Such dir...
Let's... What would you...
Na. Ja, finally. Und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Celebration is over.
Good doggy. Good boy.
God bless.
You wouldn't happen to have any work for me, would you?
I'll tell you, we could use a canny bloke like you. Set yourself down here. And if you take the job, you'll get a heap of chink.
What do you want me to do?
A cout lad. A strong bloke. I can see you're not for here. We have a bit of fash we need a hand with.
I see. I mean, I actually don't. I'm not a miner.
And that's just why I need a bloke like you. Look, I'm Vlack, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit. They call us the Striped Tonys.
Yakkers? Striped Tonys?
Aye. There's a heap of shafts here in the mound. And each has its own gang of yakkers, miners, who I'll think they're the canniest. Only now, our festival is coming up, and there's always some backcast around it.
Hey, where's that beer?
Backcast, you say? Tell me more.
Aye, trouble. Fash. King Wenzel himself gave our mound the privilege to hold a grand pitman's shoot fest.
Shoot fest? Like a competition?
And every shaft has its own champion. Winning is a great honour, and we've won the last few years every time. But this year it's fucked. Our Anthony got lost and we can't compete without him. And the Saints are behind it. They want to bring us to our knees.
This Anthony is another miner?
He's no bloody miner. Saint Anthony, the patron of our shaft. We have him on our stang.
On your what?
On our standard. Like on a pole.
And who are these thieving saints?
Yaggers from the All Saints shaft. They've had a howfing scene before, but now they're up to their oxters in water. And they blame us for it. Only that's bollocks. They only have themselves to blame for it. Their gaffer, Jorg Preng, he pushed it too fast. So now he's all worked up that they're digging like mad. And they're now to show for it.
So, what's all this to do with me?
We need a fella that the Saints don't ken. Someone who can get in their alehouse and nick our stang back. I'm certain they're hiding it there. There'll be a heap of chink in it for you, kidder, if you can do this for us.
Where can I find that alehouse?
No bother. It's in the Italian Quarter near the upper church. You can't miss it, kidder.
All right. The church can't be hard to spot.
The Saints meet and play dice beneath the alehouse. There's only one way in from below, through an old abandoned mine shaft.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
Where can I find the entrance to this shaft?
On the slope, right below the paths of the Radic Fortress Gate.
What does your standard actually look like?
It's a red and white stang, like a pole, with a carving of St. Anthony on it, and all gilded at the top.
All right. I'll take care of your fash for you. But it'll cost you some chink.
I'm glad to hear it, kidder. I could see you're a canny lad. You'll definitely get a nice foy for it, but be careful. That foreman pring of theirs is a right awful bastard.
Thanks. I'll be careful.
I wish you a blessed evening.
Excuse me.
Cloud look just like you. You're always...
was. This door was locked.
Greetings, sir.
Here you go. Take it.
Conrad wins every time. Look at it.
Nobody's opened this door in ages. Oof. It's pretty musty in here. This is no regular cellar. This must be it.
are you doing, you whistler?
Here, mutt. Easy, good horse.
May God give you health, sir.
Lord be with you.
I've deciphered the meaning of the symbols.
Fantastic! How do you manage that?
Well, it was pretty confusing. But in the end, I managed to find the old thieves' hideout.
And what about Hogg?
He helped me find it. In his own way.
Great! He may be thick as a fence post, but his heart's in the right place.
All the symbols are on this parchment.
Let me see. I'll copy them. These will come in handy. Imagine the look on Sigismund's face when his rich friends in the city start running out of silver.
Here they are. I'm glad I could help.
Tunnel markings. Great! And I saw this symbol for riches on the house right next door. You can go and check it out if you want.
Do you have any more work for me?
Not just now, but something's coming. I'll send for you when the time's right.
Greetings to you.
We'll never be able to decipher the symbols. If there was a key to them, it's long lost.
Dobrodela! What a shame. But thanks for trying.
Sure.
See you soon, my friend.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Not like they'll eat anything of yours. You don't have any fields. No.
Christ. What's the world? I think the church really does need repaint.
Clear off! Do you hear? I'll be right with you.
house are you trying to get into?
Huh?
Why is this all sticky?
Man. That fell...
I'll be right with you.
Hey, aufhören! Can we sort this out on our own? Or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
What can I get for you? I'll be right with you.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Good day. It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Why is this all sticky? There. It looks better already.
Maybe that stang of theirs is enchanted.
And even if it was, well, St. Anthony ain't going to help them no more.
If you're the leader of the Saints, I've come to see you.
Herrgott! How'd you get in here, horse son? Go back to where you came from.
Now, let me explain. I'm here in a matter of faith.
What are you blathering about? Are you some kind of priest?
I'm looking for Saint Anthony. And something tells me that I'm in the right place. I can offer you a good deal.
Ah, I see. So the Stripes sent a new yakka for this thing, did they? Well, there will be none of that. Get lost and tell Flak to go fuck himself.
What if I bet against you at dice? You're St. Anthony against my groschen. The winner takes all.
Good, prächtig. But if you lose, boy, you won't be walking out of here. Right then, let's do it. Auf geht's. I'm very curious about you. Let it be. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. Mein Gott, you were bloody lucky.
Thanks. Maybe you'll be lucky next time. And now, for the payment.
And what is it you want then?
I want to know where the St. Anthony is. The Striped Tony Standard.
Well, I can't help you there.
What's the problem now?
Oh, I don't have that stang anymore. I sold it to Hensel.
And who the hell is that now?
A merchant, but you won't find him in the city. He left with his cart for Prague a few hours ago. He'll be somewhere near Bielani by now.
And you couldn't have told me that before? All right then. I'll find him. Goodbye.
What are you sitting around here for? You have no business here. Off you go. Quick.
I'm into you. You'll pay.
Go! Go! Ka! So, this is the road to Billiny. Now just to find Hensel and that damn stag. Go! Ka! Whoa! Interesting. A heavily loaded car recently passed this way, but why did it leave the road? An abandoned cart. Those robbers couldn't have got far. Of course. Cart's empty, the horse nowhere to be seen. Just a harness. And a trail of blood over here. Where does it lead?
Dog mutts. Show me. This'll probably be poor old Hensel. They didn't even bury him, the swine. And the main thing is, they took that damn standard. Could that mill be hiding something? I'll take a closer look.
What will become of us? What will they do with us?
Calm down, Pavlena. Someone will certainly come. It's not far from the village.
I'm afraid. What if they killed him?
I don't know what they want, but if they only bound us, it can't be so bad, we'll see.
They killed him. Oh God, my Boshek!
Hey, maybe they'll leave. Hey! Hey, lad!
But deliver us
You aren't one
always
of them,
from all
are you?
danger,
No.
glorious and blessed
I've just got a
Virgin,
score
Our
to settle
Lady,
with those filthy
our
horses.
mediator,
I'm a miller,
our intercessor,
and this is,
ask for mercy
or
from your
was,
son.
my
To
mill.
thy son,
Please,
commend
lad,
us.
come and untie
To thy
us.
son,
Those bastards
guide
bang
us.
us up awful tight. I'll give you whatever you want, just save my family. Thanks, lad.
The good Lord himself sent you to us.
Be quiet. Those men outside are capable of anything.
Fuck, they attacked us, those bastards.
They killed him. He's dead.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Aye, we'll run to Malishov, to my brother-in-law's.
Wait here, Miller. I'll take care of the robbers. But if I'm long in returning, run.
Hold on, what's your name?
I'm Henry. Henry of Skalitz.
I'm Herman. If something happens, we'll meet at my brother-in-law's at the Malishov stud farm. If you get them, I'll reward you handsomely. And Henry, good luck.
Alert! Alert!
Leave me alone.
Someone will certainly come. It's not far from the village. I don't know what they want, but if they only bound us, it can't be so bad, we'll see.
They killed him. Oh God, my Boshek!
Hey, maybe they'll leave again. Be brave and everything will be fine, you'll see.
Leave it! Shoot!
I heard something.
Nothing, I suppose. What?
Strange.
I'll get you! We're under attack!
Here I am, scum!
Show your stuff! Take cover! Ha! We're going... You'll be sorry, fucker! I'm all yours!
Come on then!
Do not forsake her, please, in our time of need, but deliver us always from all
Hey!
danger.
Hey,
Be
lad!
blessed and blessed Virgin,
You aren't one
Our
of them,
Lady,
are you?
No.
our mediator.
I've just
our
got a score to
intercessor.
settle with those
Ask for
filthy
mercy from your
whoresomes.
son.
I'm a
To
miller,
thy son,
and
commend
this
us.
is,
To
or
thy son,
was, my
guide
mill.
us.
Please, lad, come and untie us. Those bastards bun us up awful tight. I'll give you whatever you want, just save my family. Thanks. Thanks, lad.
The good Lord himself sent you to us.
You can rest easy. The ones outside are dead.
Fucking bastards, filthy scum!
They attacked you.
Oh, God heard our prayers. But what about Vashek?
My son and 2 hired hands stood up to them.
I'm sorry.
Mother Mary, what will we do? They killed him. They killed them all. God, my God.
What's your name? I've never seen you here.
I'm Henry. Just passing through.
God be with you. You're welcome to stop by any time. I'd be happy to teach you a few things.
Christ! Pardon me.
Are you going to bake bread today?
Aye, of course. soon, my friend.
Just imagine, the other day, I was standing in the yard when I saw this cloud in the sky.
So what?
The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud.
No, just an ordinary white cloud. But it had everything. Your hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image. It must be a sign.
What's that you got?
What the devil? Oh, flea-ridden cowards!
Hold up, just move out. Bringing the weapon to a fist fight, eh? Yeah! Bella dai sempre lontano chissà. Yes, sir!
Nem kellett volna beleütni az orrodon.
Bocskodni, Snow! Gyertek! Nincs esélyed, te nyomorult!
Everything is done.
Why are you showing that off? Pathetic. That's right. At least Johnny's all right. Thanks for the help. At least Johnny's all right. Thanks for the help.
That was close.
I'll say. I thought we'd all die here. Who do I have to thank for being rescued?
My name is Henry. Sir.
I'm pleased to meet you, Henry. I'm Jan of Sukotleski.
What happened here?
We were ambushed. Like a bolt out of the blue. They had their weapons drawn before we could even blink.
They probably realized you were noblemen and hoped you'd have coin.
Perhaps. They wouldn't have been wrong.
Well, with all due respect, sir, what surprised you so much?
I was expecting footpads, a few yokels clutching their weapons like a hog holds a bone. We'd have made quick work of them. But a rabble like that, armed to the teeth, that caught us off guard.
Well, hopefully you'll be all right now. As long as you stay on the main roads, especially at night, nothing untoward should happen. Good luck.
Wait, will you help me? One more time?
What do you need?
Listen, are you familiar with this area?
I'm not from here, but I know my way around a bit.
You might be useful. I need a messenger to act on my behalf in the King's military camp by Kuttenberg.
In Sigismund's camp? What's he got to do with it?
Let me explain. My older brother, the Knight Sir Peter of Sukotleski, is being held captive in the camp. He's fallen into the clutches of a Hungarian baron. Laszlo Farkas is his name. I was supposed to go to the camp and negotiate the terms of his release.
So why do you want to send me there?
Because no one is going to harm an envoy, especially when coin is at stake. I'll no longer go anywhere without protection. Being ambushed once in a lifetime is enough, thanks.
I'd like to hear more details. Who am I supposed to go and see? Who is he?
A Hungarian baron. His name is Laszlo Farkas, but I know hardly anything about him, so you're going to have to ask about him in the camp.
What do you need me to negotiate for you?
The terms for a handover. What we need to do for them to release Peter. Try not to act like a ragamuffin or lout in front of Laszlo. When he sees that he's speaking to a man of distinction, perhaps he won't try to walk all over you.
And where should the handover take place?
It has to be on neutral ground, so neither party has an advantage. Remember that.
What should I know about Peter?
Sir Peter, Knight of Sukotleski. He's several years older than I and fought in many great battles. He was always lucky, and nothing ever happened to him. But now, it looks as if fortune has abandoned him.
What does Peter look like?
He's as bold as an egg and has a scar on one cheek.
A souvenir from a battle?
Hardly. Once his horse was spooked and bolted through some bushes with him on the saddle. He nearly lost an eye, but fortunately, he only got that scar.
What if that Hungarian doesn't release Peter?
Farkas? He will. War costs money and captives have to be fed too. There's also the matter of honor.
What's so honorable in this?
On the battlefield, knights go up against other knights who are often very similar, only they're carrying out the orders of different masters. They have to fight each other, that's clear. But they can demonstrate to each other their honor and spare the lives of the defeated. Moreover, knights often have wealthy relatives who'll pay to have them freed. So, it pays to keep a knight alive and healthy after a defeat.
Aha, I understand. Well, I can try.
God bless you. Here's a letter with the seal of the Lords of Sukotleski. Present it to Laszlo Farkas as proof that I sent you. Once you arrange everything, let's meet at the inn by the Oak outside of Kuttenberg. I'll not risk my neck any more on these roads. Once again, I thank you for your timely aid. Good luck.